So to kind of set the stage for us, I think it's really important to draw this out. A couple things here. Ragnarok is playing Zerg, of course. So notice a few things. One, spent all his money. He's down to 1 mineral. This is something that Terran players have never seen the lights of. It's impossible to do that. But for Zerg players, they have to squeeze every single mineral out to even have a chance. Another thing to draw attention to, 900 APM. This guy right now is actually playing so fast, he probably has to change out keyboards in between each game. Notice it over here. Actually, I moved it, but it was actually about a 260 APM for the Terran player. Not as much to do when you're using weapons of mass destruction. Also, keep in mind a couple things over here. Losses. The Zerg players lost a lot more. Standard, right? They just have more casualties. They have to work through a lot worse things. Idle time, almost non-existent. It is the number 69, but I'm going to ask we be pretty mature about that. Idle time for the Terran player is in the thousands. Literally has not much to do when you're just dropping mules and winning games. It's pretty simple. Now, kind of getting into more of the situation here. We're getting closer to the final bout. James, hang on. We're building up to it.
Okay.
The Zerg is moving in with what it could rally together, okay? This is something that's piecemealed together at that hive tech, the latest stage of the Zerg place, and it's doing what it can. Meanwhile, it's facing the great threat of the Oppressor. This is a 2 medevac drop over here on the right side that is threatening these kind of undefended little Zerg villages here.
Kevin's going to be dying in that back room watching this.
Okay, listen, you're breaking my narrative, all right? It's not looking good if you're Ragnarok. So let's kind of get inside the game here a little bit. Let's move at normal speed. Actually, hang on. I've got it going too fast. There we go. Let's break this down here. It's a planetary fortress. Keep in mind, it's a fortress, right? Somehow, Ragnarok's able to get a full surround on this. This is a big deal right here. Baneling's connecting with the repairing SCVs. He does kill it, but the real fight's over here. Innovation's going to pull back to the high ground. He has the high ground now, Anakin. There's no chance in hell for the Zerg player, right? Wrong. Ragnarok never stops believing. He's going to push up into this high ground, past the amassed forces of Innovation, and somehow get on top of this base over here. Now, there's a critical moment coming in here, James, and it's really important you see this.
Okay.
So this is only the 3rd base of the Terran, all right? This is like this 3rd smallest boss. You've got army over here. You've got army over here. But the real objective, James, is to push this way.
Yes.
Up into the natural, where it's really got to find that victory, okay? James, does he do it?
Yes.
Of course he does. James
Yes.
is a Zerg player. He believes in himself. So here we go. The Broodlord is just barely getting past this. They are going to fight up here. Now, again, this is a moment where I have to draw attention to this. Full surround on this depot. Anyways, you know what? I think a lot of you can probably draw your conclusions.
I'm going to stand up now.
Yeah, that's it. I see Rotterdam educating the masses. I want in on that, okay? I want to be a part of that crowd. And I think this is an important moment in this game. Ragnarok, if you can believe it, at the end of this replay, does take the win, and with it the series. And Innovation's still looking for his first victory here at IEM Katowice.
I want to just take a step back a moment.
Yeah.
I actually started timing that when you began, and it was still shorter than Rotterdam's last section.
Oh, come on.
So
all right.
I do apologize.
There's so much information in these games. I don't quite have the gift that Rotterdam does yet to slow it down to the smallest and most intricate moments. And I'll keep working. I'll endeavor to do better.
Thank you, Geoff.